Hello, my name is Daniel Marcus and I'm just here to show you another project that I have done for AIT. Now this little project that I have, I'm going to show it. I've done it in the first semester of first year, and I just wanted to show it so as to show that throughout my years I've always strived to do my best. So this is the website that I made as a project, and also for the charity organization that I work with, Light for the People. And as you can see, they are a church, they are a Christian church, and I volunteer in there and help them out. So I made this website for them. Now you can see that the URL is mlp-europe.eu, and obviously it has the index.html because this was first year. But basically you can actually access this link and access this website yourself. But I'm just going to show it real quick. We have the footer here. It's HTML5 certified, and I just put the logo there. It was part of my project, and I really like just the color scheme, and I made it a bit darker with the heading light, and you'll see that in some of the pages the actual nav bar is going to be a bit darker. So here just goes to home, and then you have just quick links for us. You have for us to go to. We have the headings and then just little links, but we're just going to use this. This right here is just a way of just having like the verse of the day, and that's what I was really going for. And so you have the picture here, you have the verse, and then you have a link to actually read the entire chapter, and this will take you to Matthew 5, and it's an outside link, which is Bible Gateway. All right, so let's go to, for example, About Us, and we could go Story of the Ministry, and this basically is just going to be the story of all the ministry. Now, at the time, we had only learned HTML5 and CSS3, and that's what we were really using, but I wanted to use JavaScript. I wanted to do something a bit further. Now you'll notice that because the picture is a bit darker, I also put the nav bar darker, and you'll see that the color scheme actually changes a bit. By clicking the logo here, it'll go home. But basically, I didn't exactly get it working perfectly. So when you click first, it doesn't show up, but when you click afterwards, it will show you all the cell groups that we have. And that's basically just small meetings that they have, but regardless. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, this was like first semester, but if I could work a little bit further on it, I would have. I just didn't know JavaScript at the time. I just kind of try and find that out by myself. This right here is a really long document, and it's basically like their doctrines. And so what I did is I just added a bunch of anchors so as to a person is just able to skip ahead, and when you do get to the bottom, it has just a back to the top thing. It's just to go back up. One of the best pages, in my opinion, just the way it looks, and what I really wanted to do was ministries. And when you go in, you have men's ministry, women's meeting, but I just really like the effect that it has with the pictures in the background. Just as you're scrolling down and you're scrolling up, it's actually really it's actually easy enough to do. It's just a CSS property on the backgrounds, but to get that figured out and to just do, these are all different divs and everything like that, at the time it was really hard work, and I think it really came out well. Like it's just very interesting and different. Then I'm just going to go to contact and counseling, and then there's actually a counseling form, and this is a XHTML form, and basically if you do press send, it will send out like an email with all the information in this form, and it'll send it out into a predefined email. And then what I want to do, there was a few things that the church wanted me to add, and but I didn't add that for the project. And so what I did is just put coming soon. But just going to the agenda here, I just want to show I worked with a bit with the Google API for the Google agenda. And so it has the agenda for things which currently actually doesn't have any events. And I'm not sure if I don't think they are actually using the agenda anymore. They just don't use anything. But that's it. I mean, these are all links for Facebook, Twitter, their YouTube, things like that. And that's basically what it was. It was an assignment on HTML, CSS3, and just trying to make a website with a few forms and with a few links that looked good. And even just this nav bar, it took a lot of work, but I think it came out really well. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.